Definitely not the best angles here, but I don't really care. So, stay. Shrimp and grits, coffee with honey. My hard-boiled eggs are boiling. They're either going to be soft or hard, so 32. And then we got to bring it back down on that one. So we can keep a low boil. And then I'm going to have shrimp and grits, hard-boiled eggs, oatmeal, and then some coffee. Oh, you haven't seen where I'm at. Pretty cool. Didn't really do it justice, but and then I'm gonna go hike the Merrimer Trail, maybe something like Storm King Merrimer Trail. I don't know, but I'm gonna go check that out. I already went over there and checked out the cabin. It's pretty cute. Whole luxury in the morning. I was just sitting here thinking, this is what it's about. Like, I did this, you know. Of course, I had helping from, God, ancestors, people that care about me some, but like, I'm here, you know. That's awesome to me. That I did this. Not alone, but I did this. God is good. It's crazy. I'm proud of myself. I'm in awe of all this, and as I should be. If you don't have that, then you gotta do something wrong. In here. I love this angle. It's like, okay. I'm not doing it to look sexy. I'm doing it to be real. If I want to look real sexy, I won't be doing it out in the woods. Be like, Jason Voorhees, where are you? It's messed up. Let's just talk about that. And I'm at the Crescent Moon Lodge. Kind of like Crystal Lake. So, we'll see how that goes. Oh, let my eggies boil. Oh, wait, I've got. This is from yesterday. I went over to their cafe and took about 3 tries, but they got it right. Dessert was on point though, and the clam chowder. So appetizer on point, dessert on point, entree. Took a little finesse. So, should have just said, give me a big bowl of clam chowder with some bread. Well, I mean, shrimp and grits are good. They got just enough spice in them. So, I tried the salmon with the brown sugar and the coffee rub on it. They didn't do something right there. All it tasted like was fish. It was like, there's no coffee rub on it. Or they used leftover grounds, which so it didn't have that good smoky taste to it, and the brown sugar. So I don't know what they did there. So, but whatever they did, it wasn't right. So, and then the asparagus was like that thin. I was like, my pinky. I was like, no. And it was still undercooked. I was a little crappy about that. And potatoes were cold and dry. I was like, for $45? Nah. And then I got the other one, the El Pastor. It was like, tasted like Waffle House chili. And I was like, why are you doing that? So I was like, you can't really fuck up shrimp and grits. So here we are. I mean, you can, but I did it. 6 minutes. I did a good job. It was funny because the waiter was like, I'm not cooking it. I'm like, I'm not going to judge you based off their cooking. It's like, my tip is not like based off whether the food's good or not. It's based off your service. So, he got a $20 tip. So, I try to take care of them when they do a good job. Look at that sun coming out. It's 7 minutes at a rolling boil on my little bad Mama Jim right there. You see it? Whoop. It's done. And then, but make sure, like with this stuff, you spray like, I use this inside of it so that crab don't stick in it, because it is a crop, because it heats up so quick. Get a wooden spoon for it, and that, so that you're not scratching it up and stuff. They got another series I want to check out. I like the brand, so they're expensive though. They're like $200 at REI. It's up here in Washington. I don't know if it'd be cheaper somewhere else. Maybe at the co-op or REI or something, but they're worth it. I like them. My cup of coffee in less than a minute, so like 100 seconds. Well, that's not true. It's about a minute and a half. So that's pretty good. Cup of shrimp and grits. I do not know how sanitary it's going to be, but I'm gonna go dip my eggs in the lake water just so I can say that I boiled eggs, dipped them in lake water, and ate them. Because I want to. And that's the shit that I do. One second. So now let's try to dig these out. We're gonna dig this for a second. There we go. So now I'm gonna go put these in. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it on your foot. I'll be right back. you can see them or not. I've never put eggs. So now in Lake Crescent, I've cooled my eggs in the waters of Lake Crescent. Because why the hell not, right? That's fine. Alright. What do we got here? And then I was reading, I don't know where it was, that they're got robots that can peel your eggs now without messing them up. I was like, you know how awesome that would be? Like on Thanksgiving? You kind of make deviled eggs and there's a robot over there peeling them. You're like, yes! And of course, that would be my thinking. Oh yeah, that'd be handy. That's where that makes sense. So, and I've been trying to get this bulling technique on these eggs down. I first studied it and I did not boil them near long enough. I was like, fan. I like ate whatever I could because I didn't want to waste it. I was just like, dang it. It was kind of funny. Well, at least for me anyway. Without laughing at most things. It's one of those learning experiences. I've got it down to 7 minutes on there. Ah, back here. Little dirt never hurt. Well, 7, and then what, you let them set for 2 maybe? Is that what I did? What was that? Alright, so ta-da! See what the yolky yolk looks like. Hey, I think we have figured out our combination. I do. That would be her. So you put them in before the roll and boil, and then it gets to a roll and boil, and then 7 minutes from the roll and boil, and then 2 minutes just sitting there, and then go blanch them. And she's perfect. So, and for those of you that don't know, when you're peeling an egg, if you get your thumb slightly moist and then peel your egg versus like trying to do it dry, it works a lot better. That way you're not like doing it or whatever else. You like put the water on your thumb and just kind of run it along the membrane of the egg. It's off there. Oh yeah, don't use hot water, use cold water. That way the membrane shrinks away from you. It doesn't try to stick to you. Good stuff. Awesome. So we're gonna rinse her off. Hey, Buffalo. Get over there. And the same thing with that one. And eggies. Ta-da! We're gonna use the water that we had for our eggies. And pour that in here. Swish, 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 swish. Not like you can see it off camera. Swish, 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 swish. Get rid of that. spice. Oatmeal. Here. Cinnamon and spice oatmeal. Some soda for those people. Oh yeah. Beep. And you're gonna take your leftover water from your eggies to your liking. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. And I like to put a little oat milk. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. And yes, I'm outdoor bougie. I don't like using this because it's too hard to clean, so I just think I'm gonna like use my spoon. Like if you're using it on something else, that's cool, but my bougie only goes so far. Which is pretty far. I mean, is that outdoor bougie a thing? If it is, I definitely haven't. Because I like my gear. Alright, so, and luckily, we don't have problems with bacteria in honey. So I'll lick my spoon if I want to. Alright. And then, because we're eating a big breakfast because we're going to be hiking, so I don't know how long we're going to be gone today. So, yay, thank you. Honeycomb raw honey. Fireweed. I met that guy and whoever that lady was, girl, whatever, that was with him. They were sweet. I can't remember his name though. Something like Tommy or something. And it was funny because it was like, thank you for being a repeat customer. I'm like, okay. And he did hook me up, so it was pretty cool. So, go see those guys. Their honey's good. They had me try a blueberry one that I was like, I don't know if it's my cup of tea, but I'll try it. She was pretty insistent, so I thought that was interesting. So I had the spicy. I'm the shrimp and grits. And I'm getting the sweet from the oatmeal. With my coffee. It tastes awesome. And then I'm gonna eat my protein. I didn't grab my other stuff, so. So, original mustache. Salt free. I don't know if I really need to eat salt today or not, but this is where we're at. And I've still got some leftover water chilling over there. So, I can rinse off my shit whenever I'm done eating my oatmeal. So, I don't think I need to add in this cookie and cream bar because I'm going to be too full to do anything. So, I'll just keep it in my pocket in case I get snacky. So, that way, you know, and it's pretty cool. So, a little setup right here. Enjoying the sunshine. And fresh face. Look at there. Sunshine. Mwah. Love you guys.